Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and welcome to another exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff, the series where I teach you the best way to stop a warp core breach is through the power of positivity. That's right. But moving on with the Eaglemoss / Fan Home Star Trek The Next Generation Enterprise D kit. We're still on issue 18. This is the second assembly of issue 18. So here we have the magazine. Here we have our parts. So let's get down to it. Oh, let's engage. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Say nothing to it, but to engage it. So let's make it so. Alrighty, so let this open. We have parts, we have parts, we have more parts. We have screws. Come here, screws. Come here, screws. Screws. We have here, we have more escape pods, more screws. Now we have another piece here. The drive section. We have that. I believe that is that's going to end up being a screw hole cover. And what else have we got here? We got more things, more stuff, more screws. A panel here. And is that everything? That is everything. Wonderful. Get out of my life. Get out of my life forever. So now let's open up our instrucciones. Ay, que instrucciones. Where are we? Right here. Ay. Hey. So what are we doing here? We are on stage 68. Build your second warp nacelle pylon and get to grips with a different kind of escape pod cover. Oh, they're being clever. They're being so clever. Some wacky wordplay, as they say. Anyway, alrighty. So what are we doing here? So first thing we're doing is what? We are bringing in this panel here. I can get out of my life. Again, more metal, more die cast. All the die cast has all the die cast. So we need to install escape pods. So let me get these clipped out real quick. Okay, the escape pods are nipped, so we need to install these. So which way are these going? I always forget we're going this way. So yeah, as always, the little red line is going to be on the bottom. So just put these all in. That's all. Just drop them right in. Just make sure you have them oriented properly. And boop. And boop. And boop. Boop. Boop, I said. My life with this model has been nothing but windows and escape pods. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's part of the journey. Part of the journey. Boldly going where no one has gone before. Am I right? Am I right? Of course I am. I'm always right. 95% of the time, I am right 45% of the time. Anyway, I have an extra one. Put that off to the side. There we go. Got those escape pods in place. Now we will bring in this panel here. And this will be sitting right up top. And that will hold all those in place. And we need... what? Where are they? Right here. We need some AM screws. Or some MA screws. However you look at it. AM screws. We just need 2. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 1, 2. There we go. And of course, since these are going into metal, I have my little container of oil right here. Give it a little dippity dip. Dippity dip. Just a little dippity dip. Boop. As always, we get the party started. As always, we struggle a little bit because tiny screws. Yeah. There we go. Dippity dip. In place. Get it started. And now, away screw. There we go. Get that all nice and snuggened. And snuggened. There we go. Go. It's good. And we can get that a little bit more snuggening. There we go. We are in snuggins. There we go. We have our escape pods in place. That's open for a reason. We'll get to that in a bit. But now, what do we need? Now we need this section right here. It's going to be part of the that outer rim of the ship. So this is going where? This is going oriented how? Looks like it's being oriented thusly. Yes. 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 Okay. So we need DM screws now. DMs. Instead of sliding into the DMs, we're going to be sliding the DMs in to this part. See, I can do the wacky wordplay too. Doesn't make it any funnier. Still lame, but you know what? Hey, this is our journey. This is our journey. This is what we're doing here. This is what we're doing. Little dippity dip. Boop. These are some very shallow screws here, so not a whole lot of dippity dipping need be done. Just the slightest little beep. Okay. Get this all in snuggened. Nice. And snuggened. And nice. Okay. So there we go. Got the little outer rim of the ship. We got more escape pods. So now what we need to do is we need to bring in the saucer and get this installed and put it in its home. Okay, so here is the saucer, and this is just going to hopefully just slide in right here with very little effort, or maximum effort, one or the other. We'll see what happens here. Okay, I think we're in place. We are not, because this has to go like right underneath a little lip. This little lip that has to sit under. There we go. I think we got it. I think we got it in place now. Let me double check my work here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now it's in place. Yeah, there's a little ridge that this has to sit over. Once you got that in place, you should be good to go. And I think we're good to go. Alrighty. So there we go. So now that we have done that, this needs to be secured with 2 FKim screws. The FM, not the AM, but the FM. Alright, you just need 2 of those. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. Again, we have our oil here. We'll give it a little dippity dip. Give it that dippity dip. Got one. It's going right in here. Go. As always, don't tighten anything until all the screws are in place. Just good practice. Dip. I'm just going to go right in there. And now we can get this all tightened up. Alrighty. Why is this not tightening up? Are you not in your home? Are you not in your home? Well, it seems like it is. Nope. Am I slightly off in some way? That must be. Everybody's screaming at me now. There we go. There we go. We have found purchase. We found purchase. There we go. Add that in snugging. Boop. There we go. Snug. And now we can finish snugging this up. There we go. Lovely, 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 lovely. Did I mention lovely? Lovely. Okay. Good. Good. Give this a little bit more. There we go. Alright. There we go. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now as you can see we have an exposed screw, but that is where this little escape pod comes into place, and this is a little screw hole cover. So you can just take that, pop that on, and voila! Screw? What screw? There are no screws. Look at that. That's beautiful. So, there you go. We're done with the saucer. We put some more skin on the prize here. Lovely. So now let's move on. Okay, so now we're going to get to work on this section right here. So we need the little phaser array. That's going to sit right up in here. We need to put some springs into that. Because reasons. I really don't know what the point of having springs on this is, but they want you to put springs on it. We're going to put springs on it. So I will do what I'm told. I will follow orders. I am a good cadet. All right. So I have to get them separated. There we go. And now we can put in these springs. No springs. Oh God! If you get that reference, you are my new best friend. Anyway, there we go. Got those springs in place. So now what are we doing? Now we are going to take this and we're going to install it onto our skeleton here. Let's rise up a little bit. And this is just going to, oops, make sure everything stays in place. Stay in your home. You stay in your home. So that's going to, I think, sit right there. Like that. I believe so. They went, oh, and one just went flying. And and a spring just went flying. Let me find that. Let me find that. I found it. I am amazed I found it, actually. I thought that was just gone. I was like, oh, well. It's just not going to have both springs. Oh, well. But no, okay. Yeah, here. Alrighty. Okay, let's try this again. So these springs have to go straight through this right here. Let's try to do this without them launching. There we go. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's lovely. That's wonderful. That's marvelous. Is that going to stay? You stay. Okay. There we go. So now he brings in the other half here from the previous stage. And this will get all sandwiched together. And then we can secure all of this. And this will be secured with 2 BP screws. Let's get these screws a screwing. 2 BP screws. Come here. 2. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's get these in place here. 1. Make sure we get all this as squozen as possible. I mean, there's going to be, I know people have pointed out, oh, look, there's a seam there. Like, there are panels that are going to go over top of both of these, so it'll get pulled together. So, don't worry about that. There may be a little bit of gappage, like right here on the upper part, but I mean, even if there is, who cares? I don't. It's okay. It's a model. It's not going to be perfect. I don't care if it isn't perfect. It's all good. This ship is going to be full of seam lines anyway, so it's not like this ship is going to be completely devoid of seam lines. This thing's going to have seam lines all over it. Alright, we need 2 more for the other side. 1 and 2. Boop and boop. And boop and boop. Alrighty. Go. Get these in. These are tiny screws. Tiny screws. Get that snuggened. And come here. Tiny screws. Tiny little screws. Not super tiny, but still are small. Get that snug in there. And nice. Okay. So there you go. We got that going, and now we just have to put on these little screw hole covers. Right here. So let me get these snipped out. Alright. So these are tiny also. They're tiny little. Let's get these in place and just push them in. These are a little bit of a pain in the buttocks to kind of get lined up. There we go. Good enough. Again, not going to be perfect, but I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. Probably better if I did it this way. There we go. That makes more sense. There we go. There we go. There we go. That was the smarter way to do that. That pushed in. There we go. Our screw holes are covered. There we go. We're adding some meat there. Some more meat to the drive section. And that is it. That is it for this stage of the build. There you go. We added some more meat there to the drive section. We put a little bit more skin on the saucer. So yeah, we got some more skin on the prize. I am happy. I am very, very happy because progress makes me happy. So there you go. Now, if you would like to sign up for your own Enterprise D kit, there'll be a link in the description down below for you to check out. And if you missed any stage of this build, there is a playlist in the description down below as well for you to check out at your leisure. And you can watch this lovely starship take shape before your very eyes. So there you go. As always, I hope you enjoyed this exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff. And remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek! Be proud, live long and prosper, and palm in your face.